Yeah, it will be a bit different, I guess. But look, hopefully our fans will get there and make enough noise for us. And we just love playing at Adelaide Oval, mate. And it's going to be another big crowd again. Hopefully we get, I think, hopefully 50,000 and playing in front of a pretty full house would be pretty exciting again.
Obviously, everything's going along pretty nicely for you guys at the moment. There'd be no chance of complacency against the side from down the road.
Oh, look, the showdowns are always huge, and both sides get up for it no matter what, and we're certainly building for a big game, and there's probably a fair bit on the line for both sides, and we're expecting a massive challenge, and we need to make sure we start well. We had a pretty poor start against the Bulldogs on the weekend, and we need to make sure we play a big four-quarter effort because, as Sonny spoke about there, the Crows' best is certainly up there with the best sides.
How far off your best footy do you think you are? Like Ken was just saying after quarter time, really happy with the defensive effort, but that first quarter still let a few points in.
Yeah, so it's probably been a bit patchy still over the last few weeks, and we're certainly not happy with where we're at the moment. We've still got a fair bit to improve, and I think once we get our defence right, then the rest of our game sort of flows from there, and that's exactly what happened on the weekend. I think for the 3 quarters after quarter time, our defence was super, and the rest of the game just flows from there. So we need to make sure we get our defence right first.
How happy does it make you as a skipper, obviously the number 1 team in the competition at the moment, to hear a veteran like Jay Shields after the game say that you guys are harder on each other now than he's ever seen it?
Oh, look, it's brilliant, and that's what makes my job as captain so much easier. The group, I don't really have to say too much to them at all. They're just willing to improve, willing to do whatever it takes to get better each week, and we're just so demanding of each other. It makes our job as my job as captain and leadership group as well so much easier when you've got young guys telling senior guys what to do and how to go about things to make sure we get that improvement. Yeah, I think he's ran the last couple of days, and he certainly won't want to miss the showdown at all. So he'll be putting his hand up for selection for sure.
We talked about this last year as well, the poor starts. Are you changing things about how you go about things to try to fix it?
I don't think it's been too often this year, to be honest. I think it's only been a couple of games, and I think that it all depends on the opposition as well. I think the Bulldogs came out really strong. They had a great game the week before, and they were up and about. And look, it's for us, it's all about holding the momentum. It's going to be momentum swings in games. Sometimes it's early on, sometimes it's in the first quarter, and on the weekend it was, and we were able to withstand that pressure and then go from there. We're not always going to have perfect starts. We're not always going to have perfect last quarters. So we're just going to make sure we control that momentum and limit their goal scoring during that momentum they've got.
You had a lot of perfect last quarters, so haven't you? There must be a fair bit of belief that you're playing out games really well.
Oh, there's certainly the belief there, and I think in footy confidence is a huge thing, and we've certainly got that confidence that we're able to run out games really well, and so I guess it does show that our training during the week, our training in the pre-season is really standing up to that. But it's certainly a lot to do with the confidence, and we back ourselves in at 3/4 time, no matter the position.
Yeah. Travis, you obviously winning this week would be, I think, almost seal you guys a final spot for this year. Would it also be nice to sort of deal a big blow to the Crows' finals chances playing?
Oh, we like beating the Crows no matter what the circumstances. But no, it'll be for us. It's it's just another win for us. I guess if we win this weekend, we're still a game clear on top, and that's all we're focusing about this weekend is making sure we get that win, making sure we're still up there right at the top of the ladder, because we're enjoying it at the top. It's a lot better than it was 3 years ago. So that's really all we're focusing on. We can't control what happens 5 or 6 weeks time and what happens to the Crows.
Rory, are there any lessons you guys can learn from Port at the moment?
There's a few. Because they are playing so well, mate. I think, as I said before, their pressure around the ball and their pressure they're putting on opposition teams really stands out, and the way they run and spread. I mean, you watch Trav and Ollie Wines and Robbie Gray and Brad Ebert, the way they spread in the midfield. It's something to it is a bit to learn from, the way they help out the defence and just really challenge teams by running forward as well. So, look, we're going to have to be sharp, especially through the midfield, because it's going to be pretty tough for us.
Is that more up here than ability? Like, you're all very fit, you're good runners. That ability, that propensity to run for each other, is that about in mind first?
Yeah, it's definitely, and just being switched on to do it, I'm pretty sure.
Travis, how's Jarman Impey coming along? I think last time he played a pretty good role on any bets.
Yeah, Jarman's been fantastic this year, and I think on the weekend he was just, I guess, a first-year player. It's a pretty long season when you come in, and he was just rested and made sure his body was right to continue going for the year. So hopefully he'll put his hand up again for selection.